think you know Taurus, right? Calm, steady, predictable. That's a dangerously incomplete picture, because beneath that cool, curated surface lives a fierce, ride-or-die loyalty, and a slow-burning passion so deep it almost feels like a secret. This is not a love for the faint of heart. So the real question is, who's built to not just handle that intensity, but actually match it? That intensity we just talked about? It's not coming from a craving for chaos or drama. Underneath it is a deep, almost primal need for real, unshakable security. Most people miss this completely. They're busy chasing grand, dramatic gestures as proof of love. Taurus moves on a different frequency. Their love language is consistency. It's showing up over and over again. It's unwavering reliability. It's a quiet, profound loyalty that doesn't need to shout to be felt. This is the core code for decoding them. Honestly, before we start the countdown, I'm curious. Drop a comment below with the one word you associate with Taurus in love. Let's see how the common perception stacks up against the actual truth. All right, let's get into it. We're going to count down the 4 signs that don't just understand this fundamental need for security. They're built to thrive on it. We'll start with number 4. Coming in at number 4 is the master of practical magic, Virgo. Now this pairing might not be shouting epic dramatic romance from the rooftops, and honestly, that is exactly its superpower. The core principle that makes the Taurus-Virgo connection so strong is simple. They both choose consistency over chaos. Both are earth signs, grounded in the tangible world, and they find comfort in what's reliable, steady, and real. Their connection is built slowly, brick by brick, on earned trust and shared responsibility. Virgo's analytical mind and meticulous attention to detail perfectly complement Taurus's unwavering patience and emotional stability. Think of it as a flawless operations team. Virgo designs the efficient system for life, and Taurus provides the steadfast energy to carry it out, year after year. This flows directly into their love language. Affection here isn't about grand, cinematic gestures. It shows up in quiet, consistent acts of service. A Virgo shows love not by writing a poem, but by co-creating a detailed 5-year financial plan to buy a house. And to a Taurus, that spreadsheet is a love sonnet. It's tangible proof of a shared future. And for Taurus, that is the ultimate currency of security. Virgo helps Taurus organize their thoughts and refine their world, while Taurus helps Virgo calm their anxious mind and simply enjoy the present moment. It's a relationship of mutual betterment, firmly grounded in reality. This is a love that lasts not because it's intense, but because it's real. But what if security isn't just about a safe harbor? What if it's about building an empire? For a Taurus with serious ambition, they need a partner who doesn't just manage the present, but actively strategizes for power in the future. And that brings us to our number 3 match. That partner, the one who quietly strategizes for power and plays the long game, is our number 3 match for Taurus, Capricorn. When a Taurus and a Capricorn come together, they don't just fall in love, they form a strategic alliance. Both are earth signs, firmly rooted in what's real, what's tangible, what will last. Their shared focus is crystal clear, building a meaningful, secure future. Not just dreaming about it, but executing it. To understand this dynamic, imagine their relationship as constructing a skyscraper. Capricorn is the brilliant architect, meticulously designing the blueprint for their future empire. They see the entire structure, the penthouse, the skyline view, the legacy their name will leave behind. And Taurus? Taurus is the master builder. They're on the ground, hands in the material world, laying each brick with unshakable patience and strength, making sure the foundation is solid and the structure will stand for centuries. This dynamic becomes a fortress of mutual support. You know, Capricorn's ambition provides a direction and a purpose that a security-seeking Taurus finds incredibly safe. It's a plan they can trust. In return, Taurus's profound loyalty and steady presence turn into Capricorn's greatest asset. It gives the ambitious goat the emotional grounding to climb any mountain, knowing someone has their back. Always. Their love story isn't written in dramatic declarations or over-the-top grand gestures. It's written in shared calendars, joint investment accounts, and quiet evenings spent planning their next move. The romance is in the reliability. It's in the deep, unspoken respect for each other's competence and drive. True compatibility often speaks softly, but it's the kind that lasts the longest. This is a love that builds a legacy. But an empire, no matter how magnificent, can feel cold without a hearth. A skyscraper needs a home inside it. Building a legacy satisfies ambition. That's true. But what nourishes the soul? This is where a critical need for Taurus comes into focus. The need for an emotional sanctuary, a place of ultimate comfort and care. And the sign that provides this better than any other is coming up next. That sanctuary, that ultimate source of emotional nourishment for Taurus, is found in our number 2 match, Cancer. After building an empire with Capricorn, Taurus realizes something. A fortress can be a very lonely place. Ambition builds walls. It doesn't warm the rooms inside. Honestly, what's the point of that success if no one is there to exhale with you at the end of the day? This is where Cancer steps in. Cancer and Taurus are locked on the same fundamental target, creating absolute emotional and physical security. Here's the core dynamic. Cancer, ruled by the moon, is the natural nurturer of the zodiac. They live to care for, protect, and literally feed the people they love. Taurus, in turn, is built to receive this devotion, offering a calm, steady, unshakable presence that makes Cancer feel safe enough to open their heart completely. Cancer's emotional intuition softens Taurus's hidden anxieties, while Taurus's patience quietly anchors Cancer's fluctuating moods. Let's be real, they're not chasing grand adventures. Their greatest joy is the sanctuary they build together. So what does this sanctuary actually feel like? Not just a poetic idea. It's the smell of a shared meal cooking slowly in the kitchen after a long day. It's the comfort of quiet evenings on the couch, where words aren't necessary to feel understood. And above all, it's that unspoken, almost cellular level knowing that you are completely and utterly safe to be your truest, most vulnerable self. This is a love that doesn't just feel stable. It feels like home. This connection is a beautiful destination, a safe harbor where the storms of the outside world can't reach. For many people, this is the ultimate goal of love, and there is profound truth and beauty in achieving it. But what if the greatest love isn't a destination at all, but a transformation? What if the most profound connection isn't about finding comfort, but about being forged in fire? Coming in at number 1 is the sign that doesn't just offer Taurus a home, it demands their very soul. And that sign is Scorpio. Scorpio is the number 1 match for Taurus, the most intense, the most transformative. To really get why, you've got to look at the structure of the zodiac itself. Taurus and Scorpio sit directly opposite each other. In astrology, that's not a sign of incompatibility. It's a sign of irresistible, magnetic polarity. There's this immediate pull that feels fated and honestly, almost impossible to ignore. This connection is not for the faint of heart. Scorpio lives in the realm of emotional depth, secrets, and transformation. Everything the comfort-seeking Taurus might, at first, want to avoid. Scorpio pushes, it prods, it demands access to the deepest parts of your soul, because it will offer nothing less of its own in return. This energy shoves Taurus out of its well-manicured pasture and into the wild, untamed landscapes of true, emotional intimacy. But this is a two-way street. While Scorpio brings the catalyst for change, Taurus brings the one thing Scorpio secretly craves more than anything else: unwavering stability. It's the grounded, solid presence of Taurus that gives Scorpio a safe harbor to be vulnerable, a place to finally drop its armor and trust. Taurus proves, through action and sheer consistency, that it will not buckle under Scorpio's intensity. It can take it. And for Scorpio, that is the ultimate test of loyalty. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the power struggles. They're legendary. Both are fixed signs, stubborn to the core and possessive, so the clashes of will aren't a possibility. They're a guarantee. And let's be real, that's exactly where most people would tap out. But here's the secret you need to understand. This isn't a comfortable love. It's a transformative fire. This dynamic isn't a flaw. It's the entire point. The power struggles are tests of will and tests of trust. When they're passed, and they have to be passed, they forge a bond stronger than steel. It's an all-or-nothing connection where both partners are pushed to their absolute limits, burning away everything superficial until there's only a raw, unbreakable core of loyalty and passion left. This is not a relationship that brings you peace. It's a relationship that brings you to life. It breaks you open and rebuilds you into a stronger version of yourself, creating a bond of ferocious loyalty and a depth of passion that's simply unattainable in safer pairings. This is a love that changes you forever. From the practical partnership of Virgo to the transformative fire of Scorpio, we've now navigated the 4 primary soul connections for Taurus. Each one offers a different path to love, to security, and to growth. Next, we'll bring it all together, so you can see the complete map to the Taurian heart, and what it truly takes to build a love that lasts. So what is the full map to the Taurian heart? It's never just one road. It's 4 distinct pathways, leading to the same core destination. There's the grounded, realistic love with Virgo, where actions speak louder than any promise. The power partnership with Capricorn, the two of you building an empire together. The profound emotional sanctuary with Cancer, that love that feels like coming home. And the transformative, all-or-nothing bond with Scorpio, the connection intense enough to reshape your very soul. Now notice the pattern. Every one of these bonds, whether calm or volcanic, feeds Taurus's non-negotiable command. Love that is real, secure, and fiercely loyal. It has to be something you can build on, something you can actually trust. If this strategic breakdown helped you decode yourself or your Taurus partner,